Welcome to Decoding and Spelling, Packet 1 and warm-ups. Packet 1. Welcome to Decoding and Spelling, Packet 1 warm-ups. For our first exercise, we will complete this exact rhymes worksheet. We have two words that both end in an AY. The first word is one syllable, day. I want you to find all of the words you can think of that are one syllable and rhyme with the word day. So you might put a CL. What word would that make? CLAY. That would be clay, right? So take all of these different possible beginning parts of words and apply them to the AY and see what other one syllable words you can come up with that rhyme. On the other side, we have a way. So that it has two syllables. When you're thinking of words that rhyme with day, if they have two syllables, please write them on this side of the packet, right? When we get all together, we'll go over some answers, but we'll make sure that everybody has a chance to look at that. All right, we'll have an extra one that will be for homework. This works on the doubling the consonant before adding the ing ending rule. So we have sunning. Well, what if we added a R? What if we added a CHR? Right? What if we added to this fitting here? We took that F away and we made it a S. What would it be? What if you added a SP? What if you added a SH? What words would you make? All right. We're going to go through this really quickly because we are going to get together for our one-on-one meets. We'll just give everybody that's not able to be there a quick chance. So I sent you all these words in your packets, so let's get the answers. This first word, for letters, there's 5 letters. There are 3 consonants. There are 2 vowels. And when I think that there are 2 vowels, that probably means there's 2 syllables, right? So let's check. What I would do is I would separate this L and this T right here, right? Because there's 2 consonants between 2 vowels. Usually we split them. That would leave us with del and t. And so this word is delta. What you would do on your worksheet is you write it down in the box also, DEL, put a nice big space, and then do TA. This next word, I think you guys all would have figured it out. It was reactor, right? So it has 7 letters. It has 4 consonants. It has 3 vowels, and it ends up with 3 syllables, right? So it's a little tricky to divide up though. First we see that that RE, that's a common prefix, right? So I'm going to box that off, right? And then I see a common word I know, which is act, ACT. So that's popping out at me. I'm thinking maybe that A and that C go together. But then I have that rule that says when I have 2 consonants between 2 vowels, usually I split them. So usually I would put that divider just right there in between the C and the T, right? And that is how we end up pronouncing it. We say reactor, right? So this, even though this, if you pronounce it as reactor, that would be okay. And you would still be able to figure out the word, but the usual pronunciation is reactor. So like a nuclear reactor. All right. The next one is if you figured it out, a little trickier. Some 3 vowels in a row. But I also see 3 vowels with a S, so maybe that's like that sh sound, right? I'm not positive. So consciousness, right? That's what the word was. For this one, we'll let you count the letters, count the consonants, you count the vowels. How many syllables does consciousness have? You should put 3, right? The next word was precede. Precede. All right. The next small activity that we had to do was just to look at some images and write the words to start with P or V. So some are easy, like pig, and some are hard, like Volkswagen. All right. We will send all of the complete answers soon. We don't want to take too much time because we only have so much time for videos. All right, the next activity after doing all of your warm-ups is this story here, Robot in Streets, level 1. This is from 10/04/2020 at 7 o'clock. That would be October 4th, 2020. And I know that that's not possible, right? So when you see this address order, in the US, we always put the month first. But in Europe and a lot of other places, they put the day first. So it's the 10th of April, 2020. Right? See how they read it? We'll say it's April 10th, 2020, but they'll say it's the 10th of April, 2020. So this is from just about 2 weeks ago. All right. I will read this through one time, and then after that, we'll give everybody a chance to do the questions, and then we'll come back to meet this week with all of the answers. All right. Okay. Tunis is the capital city of Tunisia. The police in Tunis use a special robot. The robot moves around the city. The police control the robot from another place. The coronavirus is in Tunisia. More than 500 people are ill. They must stay at home. The robot stops people who are outside. The robot can speak. It asks people to show their ID. People must say why they are outside. The robot checks people's temperature. It has a special camera and an alarm system. A Tunisian company builds the robot. The company sells the robot to foreign countries. It costs more than $100,000. Companies use it to keep people safe. Well, what do you think about that? In your questions, we're going to do a little bit of writing, and when we discuss, we'll say, what do we think about that? All right, difficult words here are robot, a machine that sometimes looks like a human and it can do difficult tasks. I don't know if that looks like a human. ID, a card or document with a photograph and information about a person. An alarm, a device that makes a loud sound when there is danger. All right. They have a short video that you can watch. The video reads the story much as I have. Okay, so you have in here, after you read this story, it's a couple questions to do. I will also send you a form in our chat to answer those questions. But if you can only do it on the paper, then we're going to do it that way, and you can mail it back to me. All right. Or drop it off, I guess. So after we do the reading, we'll do the questions. We will come back and we will do a little bit of math. There's a graph to look at. There's some recipe questions. And there's a little bit of computation. All right. I will see you all in a few days. Please make sure to come to class and call me if you have any trouble. Thank you very much.